think everyone's understood or has come to the realization Bill Belichick's probably gone at the end of the season, but you say that is not soon enough.
What are we waiting for? Like, legitimately, I've heard all the different arguments now. I've heard it's history, what he's done for the team. It's about respect. Well, let's just start with respect, for instance. Respect was trading a first-round pick to get him from the Jets so many years ago. And then after a few years, paying him more money than any coach was getting paid in the league and continuing that for the last basically 20 years. So money, respect. He's gotten plenty of that. He's been able to run the entire operation. Then in terms of history, I think people are having a hard time separating the past from the present. And you just brought it up there in those stats that you were reading. From 2001 to 2018, you can't argue it. He is the greatest coach ever. Won a ton of games. They won 6 Super Bowls. They were in AFC title games pretty much year after year. What's happened since? Tom Brady's last year. Remember, they were 8-0, and then they went to Baltimore. They played a night game in Baltimore, the boogeymen and all that. They got smacked around by the Ravens. They finished that year 4-5. Since then, Brady walked out the door after losing a playoff game. They went 7-9 in a season with Cam Newton, a quarterback. They were 5-9 at one point. They won the last 2 games, which, just so you know, you could have had a top 10 pick. You ended up with the 15th pick. Certain guys like Penei Sewell, Jamar Chase, Patrick Surtain, they were all drafted there. Micah Parsons was all drafted, but you picked the quarterback 15th, Mac Jones. That first year, he fooled us. A 7-game winning streak, right? They were the number 1 seed going into December, and then the bottom fell out. 4 of their last 5 they lost, including a 30-point smackdown in the playoffs. Then what do you get? 8-9 last year, and I know I've heard people say they could have made the playoffs. They could have also lost 3 more games than they did. And then this year, the bottom is absolutely fallen out, 2-10. What do you gain by keeping Bill Belichick around? You know what? Test drive Giardi Mayo. See what it looks like. Maybe you'll like it better.